The Earth, for billions of years, has been making gemstones. These precious stones, hidden deep within the crust, are the result of a slow and intricate process that combines time, pressure, and heat. Each gemstone is a testament to the Earth's dynamic and ever-changing nature. Deep in its heart, under immense pressure and heat, these miracles of nature form. Volcanic eruptions and tectonic shifts bring them closer to the surface, where they can be discovered and cherished by us. But here's the thing, the Earth isn't making more. The process that creates these gemstones takes millions of years, far longer than the span of human civilization. What we have now is a finite supply. What we have is what we get. The mines that once yielded abundant treasures are now running dry. The landscapes that were once rich with promise are now barren and exhausted. And honestly, we're running out. The once plentiful sources of gemstones are dwindling, and the search for new deposits is becoming increasingly difficult and costly. Every year, miners pull tons of gemstones from the Earth. The extraction process is labor-intensive and often involves heavy machinery and significant human effort. Diamonds, rubies, sapphires, emeralds, these stones have captivated us for centuries. Their beauty and rarity have made them symbols of wealth, power, and love. But the number of new stones discovered is shrinking. As we continue to mine, the easy-to-find gemstones are becoming scarce, and the remaining ones are harder to reach. This scarcity is making these treasures of the Earth even more precious. The rarity of new discoveries adds to their allure and value, making them even more sought after in the market. What does this mean for us? It means that the gemstones we cherish are becoming more expensive and exclusive. The market for these stones is becoming more competitive, driving prices higher. Well, it means the price of these beautiful stones is going up. As demand continues to outstrip supply, the cost of acquiring these gems is rising, making them a luxury that fewer people can afford. But it also means something more. It forces us to reflect on our relationship with the Earth and the resources it provides. The scarcity of gemstones is a reminder of the finite nature of our planet's treasures. It makes us think about our planet, about sustainability, and about the true value of these gifts from the Earth. We must consider how we can preserve these natural wonders for future generations, ensuring that the sparkle of our world doesn't fade away. Diamonds are perhaps the most sought-after gemstone. They are a symbol of love, commitment, and enduring value. But even diamonds, these seemingly invincible stones, are facing the pressure of scarcity. Demand for diamonds is high, especially in emerging markets like China and India, but the supply of new diamonds is not keeping pace. Most diamond mines today are mature, meaning they are past their peak production. This growing disparity between supply and demand is driving up the price of diamonds. It also begs the question, will diamonds remain a girl's best friend forever, or will their increasing rarity make them a luxury only a few can afford? Colombia. Just the name conjures images of lush rainforests and vibrant green emeralds. For centuries, Colombia has been the world's primary source of these stunning green gems. But emerald mining in Colombia is facing its own set of challenges. Government regulations aimed at curbing illegal mining and environmental damage have impacted emerald production. While these regulations are crucial for sustainability, they have also contributed to a decline in the availability of Colombian emeralds. This decline has made Colombian emeralds even more desirable, their price reflecting their rarity and the challenges of bringing them to market ethically and sustainably. From the deep blues of Sri Lanka to the vibrant hues of Madagascar, sapphires have captivated us with their beauty. But the sapphire industry, like many others in the gemstone sector, is facing increasing pressure from dwindling resources and environmental concerns. Mining operations, especially those that are poorly regulated, can have a devastating impact on the environment. This is particularly true in countries like Madagascar, where sapphire mining has led to deforestation and habitat destruction. These environmental challenges, coupled with the increasing scarcity of high-quality sapphires, are forcing the industry to confront the need for ethical sourcing and sustainable mining practices. Section 5. The Ripple Effect. How scarcity changes the game. The increasing rarity of gemstones is having a ripple effect throughout the industry. As the supply of these precious stones dwindles, their value rises, making them an even more attractive investment. This rise in value is attracting the attention of collectors and investors alike, further driving up demand. The market for rare gemstones is becoming increasingly competitive, with collectors willing to pay top dollar for unique and high-quality stones. This shift in the market dynamics is also leading to a greater emphasis on transparency and traceability in the gemstone supply chain, as buyers demand assurance of the ethical sourcing and authenticity of their purchases. Section 6. Beyond the Mine, the Rise of Alternatives. As natural gemstones become scarcer and more expensive, the market is seeing a surge in demand for alternatives. Lab-grown gemstones, once considered a poor man's substitute, are gaining popularity. These lab-grown stones are chemically identical to their mined counterparts but are created in controlled laboratory environments. This allows for greater control over the quality and characteristics of the stones while also reducing the environmental impact associated with traditional mining. The rise of lab-grown gemstones offers consumers more choice and affordability, while also addressing concerns about ethical sourcing and environmental sustainability. Section 7. Investing in Beauty, the New Gold Rush. Gemstones have always held a certain allure, but their increasing rarity is transforming them into a new kind of investment. Investors, seeking to diversify their portfolios beyond traditional assets, are turning to gemstones as a potential store of value. Unlike stocks or bonds, gemstones are tangible assets with inherent beauty and rarity. This makes them particularly attractive to investors looking for a hedge against inflation or economic uncertainty. However, investing in gemstones is not without its risks. The market for gemstones can be volatile, and their value is subject to fluctuations based on factors such as supply, demand, and market trends. Section 8. A Sustainable Sparkle. Can we keep mining ethical? The increasing scarcity of gemstones has shown a spotlight on the need for more ethical and sustainable mining practices. As the demand for these precious stones continues to grow, the pressure on mining operations to extract them responsibly has never been greater. This scarcity not only affects the availability of gemstones, but also highlights the environmental degradation that can result from traditional mining methods. Consumers are becoming increasingly aware of the environmental and social impact of mining, and are demanding greater transparency from the industry. They want to know that the gemstones they purchase are not contributing to environmental destruction or human rights abuses. This shift in consumer awareness is driving a significant change in the market, pushing companies to adopt more ethical practices. In response, many mining companies are adopting more responsible practices, such as reducing their environmental footprint, improving worker safety, and supporting local communities. These efforts include reforestation projects, water conservation measures, and ensuring fair wages and safe working conditions for miners. By investing in these sustainable practices, companies are not only protecting the environment, but also fostering positive relationships with the communities in which they operate. Certification programs are also emerging to help consumers identify gemstones that have been ethically sourced. These certifications provide assurance that the gemstones have been mined in a manner that respects both the environment and the people involved in the process. Programs like the Responsible Jewelry Council and Fairmined offer guidelines and standards that companies must adhere to in order to receive certification. The future of the gemstone industry depends on its ability to adapt to these changing demands and find a balance between the allure of these precious stones and the need to protect the planet and its people. As consumers continue to prioritize sustainability, the industry must innovate and evolve to meet these expectations. By embracing ethical practices and transparency, the gemstone industry can ensure a sustainable sparkle for generations to come. Section 9. The Future of Rarity. What will your jewels be worth? The journey of a gemstone from deep within the earth to the display case is a fascinating one. Each gemstone starts its life as a rough, unpolished stone, hidden away in the depths of the earth. It takes millions of years for these stones to form, shaped by the immense pressures and temperatures found deep underground. Once discovered, they are carefully extracted by miners who often work in challenging conditions. But it's a journey that's becoming increasingly complex, shaped by forces of supply and demand, environmental concerns, and ethical considerations. The impact of mining on the environment is significant, leading to deforestation, soil erosion, and water pollution. As consumers become more aware of these issues, there is a growing demand for ethically sourced gemstones. This has led to the rise of sustainable mining practices which aim to minimize environmental damage and ensure fair treatment of workers. As the Earth's reserves of precious gemstones continue to dwindle, their value is likely to increase, making them even more coveted treasures. Rare gemstones such as emeralds, rubies, and sapphires are becoming harder to find, driving up their prices. Gem appraisers play a crucial role in determining the value of these stones, taking into account factors such as color, clarity, cut, and carat weight. But this scarcity also presents an opportunity for change. It encourages the industry to adopt more sustainable practices and to explore alternative sources of gemstones, such as lab-grown stones. These synthetic gemstones offer a more environmentally friendly option, as they do not require mining and have a lower carbon footprint. Additionally, they can be produced in a controlled environment, ensuring consistent quality and availability. It's a chance to rethink our relationship with these precious stones, to prioritize ethical sourcing and sustainable practices, and to appreciate the true value of these gifts from the earth. By supporting ethical gemstone markets and choosing jewelry crafted from responsibly sourced stones, consumers can make a positive impact. Educational workshops on ethical sourcing are also helping to raise awareness and promote best practices within the industry. The future of our sparkle depends on the choices we make today. By embracing sustainability and ethical practices, we can ensure that the beauty and value of gemstones are preserved for future generations. The decisions we make now will shape the future of the gemstone industry, creating a legacy of responsible stewardship and appreciation for these natural wonders.